Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another BT Neanderthal video. Today we're going to be covering the Diablo 4 quarterly update, as well as, is Diablo 4 going to be pay to win? We'll see what happens. To jump right into it, basically today is just talking about the Necromancer. Diablo 4 will be coming in 2023. Xbox announcement came out yesterday. All games that were showcased today are going to be playable within 12 months. So we should be able to see the Diablo 4 within 12 months. So first half of 2023 we should expect Diablo 4. So with that being said, we have the Necromancer. Now Necromancer is basically a combination of Diablo 2, Diablo 3, and then Diablo Immortal, getting like all the best parts of it and putting it into one. As you can see here, some of the things that you can do now is, you know, use corpses as you always have been able to. You can generate corpses. I'm going to leave a link to this in the description below. All links will be in the description below for this video. Also, there's going to be an opportunity to use curses here. On your Necromancer, you can use Decrepify and Iron Maiden. Those are confirmed. We just covered this post and I'm just like quickly going through it to get the juicy parts for you guys. As far as bone skills go, you can crit off of things like Bone Spear. There's this mechanic on the Necromancer overall that is Essence, and then Corpses, I believe, was the two terminologies. Essence is like your mana that regens and you can generate it, and then you can use Corpses. Manipulate how you want, whether it's Summon or Corpse Explosion, things like that. We have Bone Spear, and Bone Spirit is also back, and we have Bone Prison to be able to use, so bone skills are back. And also the thing about Bone Spirit is it has a cooldown, takes all your essence in the current state of the game, so all your mana per se, and the more amount that you had of mana, the more damage you're gonna be able to deal. And then if it crits, you'll have a cooldown that's reduced, which is, so like there's 4 different things. There's Bone, Darkness, Blood, and the Army. These are like main play styles per se for the Necromancer here. So as far as Darkness goes, this is kind of a dot damage over time, multi-purpose, like element, I don't know, I guess we'll say, or play style, whatever you want to call this. Then we have Blood, which is like, again, siphoning the power and life of enemies, but this time it's intended to be more of a survivability thing. Blood Surge draws a small amount of blood from enemies. It's a Necromancer that expels a Blood Nova. So we have Blood Nova. We've seen that before in like Diablo 3. Blood Mist, which is basically an immunity phase that causes small damage over time to anything next to you, and we'll see a quick preview of that right now. The army is basically skeletons and golems. So the thing about the summon skeleton, or the army, I should say, raise skeleton, is a one button thing basically, so it's very simple. Again, this is going to be a PC and console game, as well as full support and crossplay and couch co-op for the console players as well. We have this thing called the Book of the Dead, which basically allows you to choose what type of skeletal, you know, warriors you want, or skeletons that you want. So we have like skeleton warriors, which have like this thing that say like skirmishers, and then we have skeleton mages, which are, you know, like the range guys, and you can choose from these. And also the golems, and it says blood. Each one has 3 specializations that you can choose from. Those skeletal warriors be skirmishers. Skirmishers, defenders, and reapers. Skirmishers are more standard warrior, but with increased damage and reduced health. Defenders have bonus health. Reapers have slower attacks, but deal AoE in front of them. And then also the golem is pretty much kind of what it always has been, some type of utility. As you can see, we have Blood Golem here, and I'm sure we'll have Clay and some of the other ones. So, is Diablo 4 gonna be pay to win? Thankfully, because Diablo 4 or Diablo Immortal just came out recently, and the whole, you know, the whole mess that is right now with all the pay to win stuff, and just the media is just lighting it up on fire and everything. I want to show you two things to give you guys some peace. So we have Rod Ferguson here, general manager of the Diablo franchise for Blizzard. Okay? To be clear, D4 is a full price game built for PlayStation, PC, Xbox audiences. We're committed to delivering an incredible breadth of content after launch for years to come, anchored around optional cosmetics, items, and full story-driven expansions. More details soon in Necroblog. And then we have, as well, Adam Fletcher. D4 is coming out as a full-price game built strictly for PC console audiences. The game is huge, and there will be a ton of content after launch for all players. Paid content is built around optional cosmetic items and eventually full expansions. We're sharing more info in the future. The thing to get here and collect here, I retweeted this myself. Go follow me on Twitter, Pog. But I retweeted this myself. The thing that is important here is that it is not pay to win. It is strictly cosmetic or expansions. So after you buy the game, it will only be for cosmetics and it will only be for expansions. I really appreciate them coming out and saying this, especially with the fireball that Diablo Immortal has brought among the whole entire community. Hopefully you found this video informational and helpful. Thank you all for being here. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like the video so other people can find it and find my content so they can help them. Thank you all. You're all beasts.